first of all, we're just going to start on the surface of the skin. So these are your follicles. And then you have a little hair inside each follicle. Okay. You've also got a sebaceous gland. So this is where oil is produced. We naturally exfoliate our skin every day. So we shed dead skin cells from not only across the surface of the skin, but from within the follicle. Then oil is made from within the sebaceous gland. So oil pours into the follicle, collects the dead skin cells. In an ideal world, this is what should happen. And then the hair acts like a ladder and pulls out the dead skin and the oil onto the surface, which then creates an acid mantle, which is your natural protective barrier. With acne skins, quite often they tend to be more on the oilier side. So we're producing too much oil from within the sebaceous gland. So then that oil is quite heavy. It collects up the dead skin cells. So you've got extra dead skin cells, you have too much oil. And what that can do is it blocks the follicle, so the lip of the follicle. So then the oil and the dead skin cells can't escape. If you have a blockage, no oxygen can then enter the follicle. So if no oxygen's entering the follicle, the bacteria, which is called P. acnes, live on the surface within the acid mantle, and their food is the oil. Because there's no oil escaping onto the surface, they go looking for, obviously, their food. So they enter the follicle and they start digesting. There's no oxygen, so they start to breed. And then this fills up like a big balloon underneath the skin. So it's filling up with dead skin because we're still shedding dead skin. We're still producing oil. Bacteria is now involved, so we're getting a bacteria infection. And this fills up like a big balloon underneath the skin, and then that's when we get a spot.